I've figured out which of the species has had its ethics change, supposedly. It's the Hanfalier. They are now Fanatic collectivists. I thought that the ethics changed, then it would be xenophobe, but maybe it isn't always. I don't remember actually making this observation post here, but maybe I did. It's in the system which I recently surveyed. So I'm not really sure what to do with these guys now. The observation post here is actually on the 6 setting, so maybe I should lower that. I'm even tempted to scrap that because I think there might be a bug here. If we click on this world and I go to planet summary, it's not actually showing up as what age they're in, this species, as in Bronze Age or whatever age like all of the other species do, which is weird. So I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, it's a bit weird. So I think, yeah, I actually think I'm gonna scrap that. So let's disband that, and I'll get this constructor to go and pay them a visit. Yeah, I'll move there, then I'll make the observation post. I have saved and loaded the game to try and get that to come back, but yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. Let's continue on anyway. I've got to upgrade my fleets as well. I haven't actually done that yet, so if I do it in silver, I have to wait until that spaceport's finished, which may take a while, so I'm thinking I might have to move them around a bit, but we'll see, I guess. I don't think I want to upgrade anything there. We're still earning a fortune. Scientists gained a level. Got that ship coming back
Ships
to
upgraded.
capital
Construction
system.
complete.
Mints. Right, that got upgraded. Pindra Vosk. Spaceport finished something. I've no idea what. Right. Let's construct the
Debris analyzed. Ships upgraded.
Okay, debris, nothing good there. I'll get one of, I'll get that constructed down to there in case the science module turns up. Maybe I should be making some more wormhole generators somewhere as well.
Debris analyzed.
Not a massive reason to, I guess, at the moment. Spaceports, yeah, Prime finished something, no idea what that was. Oh, colony ship is finished, so let's get this down to an ocean planet. The one on Miseleons I think I'm gonna do. I don't have the arid colonizing tech yet either, which I really want to pick up. So what is that? That is the ocean world, so let's get down there. Colonize it, more than likely, pretty soon. Use up some of this money. My cap is 4750, so that's like not many months at all to reach that. I decided to take a minute out to upgrade my buildings. I had quite a few to do again. I've also decided to upgrade my ships within the Silver System next, rather than make another battleship after that module is done. I've got a couple of Sneer battleships I would like to make those particular auras before starting the war against the Rontor. There's been some developments here I should probably show you though. The Vem hegemony are now actually inferior to us in fleet power, and the Boss Tuxica continuing to weaken as well, so they're really duking out those two. The thing is, for me to go to war against either of those, I would have to cancel our agreements, our non-aggression pact, and also our defensive pact in the case of the Vem hegemony, so it's not something I can take advantage of straight away. So I'm gonna probably stick to the plan and go after the Rontor next, but it's definitely an interesting situation. Hopefully they don't rebuild quickly and maybe I could go after them, perhaps, who knows. Right, let's get going again anyway.
Construction complete.
A lot of my debris is starting to run out, but got a while to go on things yet, I guess. That's probably okay. I've sent one of my science ships to that system. That's almost done, so I'm going to move that in a second. So it's Carra 4 I want to go
Debris
to.
analyzed.
Okay. So this is here, and I can go to there. Let's upgrade that first, and then I'll send it back. Well, actually, I'll make sure of that observation post. This world is particularly weird, though. It's still not showing up properly. It's buggy. Let's do that then. Yeah, I can't fit all of these on my worlds as well. I can't even make stuff here. It seems the potential armies actually get in the way, which is
Construction complete.
Okay, Tiffin Prime finished something, and there's another. Oh, that was a colony ship. So I'll get this one down to here. No idea when I'm going to be colonizing. Oh, it's 90 in influence. I didn't realise it's that expensive actually. Yeah, but I might colonize it anyway. So it's 4 to 8. Yeah, I need to colonize soon because my money will be going over there certainly. Right, Jap has finished that at some point. It says upgrades, and yeah, it's got a while to go. Okay, this colony ship has actually reached Stellaris now, so I might as well colonize here, I think. Use up some of this money. So, which world is it? It's the ocean world, which is this one. 30 influence. The best food tile here happens to be that one. So I'll colonize that. Okay, I've sent in a constructor into this newly colonized Stellaris system. It's just started to get a border, so let's grab that. And that should complete the mandate then. Which, how many years have I got left to do this? 98, so a few years. Right, something was done. Right, that observation post up here, so let's check this out. Let's get that repaired as well. This species just seems to be really buggy. It's not showing what age they're in here still, and that icon is actually wrong, I think, compared to the other primitives, and I don't believe they're actually even showing up here either. So yeah, there's a definite buggy situation going on with those primitives. Right, let's continue on. My money's about to hit cap in a second, I think, so probably need to clear some tiles, I guess. Better do that now, actually. It's literally about to go over. Okay, I've spent some of my money on clearing tiles. Still got a ton of money and still making a ton. It's debris analyzed there. I can probably move on one of those science ships in a second. What else was I going to say? Oh, my ships are starting to upgrade in the silver system as well. I think I've got
System
a snare
survey
battleship being
complete.
made in Gliderum. The Inath system was fully surveyed. Let's move you onto that system there, is it?
Debris
That
analyzed.
colony ship has actually reached down there. Should I colonize? That's the question. I've nearly got enough influence to change my government. But, you know what? I think I should colonize because I'm going to waste money otherwise. So yeah, I'm going to do this now. So, colonize planet, 90 influence, a bit more than I really want to spend, but I will spend that. That's definitely the best food tile. So we'll colonize that. Pretty much most of these I could turn into sectors now. There's a few things I'm finishing off, and yeah, I'm going to be taking at least 2 sectors from the Rontor though, so I've got to keep that in mind to a certain extent. I should probably get another colony ship out in a second. I really wish I could colonize arid worlds though. There's quite a few of them down here. There's an ocean world there, so you know what, I think I'm gonna get Sea Prime to make another colony ship, and yeah, that's the one I want to use. Okay, let's get going again. So if I can grab all of his territory, get all of his extra resources, it's definitely a better idea colonizing down here than within my own territory. Especially since the influence cost isn't too much now, since I colonized initially there. That was very expensive though. I'm still going to turn those down. Don't think I want those populace within my territory. I've got enough now to get another battleship built here, so I'm going to stick the Snare battleship in the list there. Yeah, that's come down now, so it does look as if it's not going to have to reload to get that working. Yeah, it's minus 20%.
Construction complete.
Okay, Jet Prime. I think I made clear.
Special project
tiles.
Complete.
Oh, actually, it was that. Right, someone's unemployed. Let's stick that there. And we've actually completed the mandate. So I'm, oh wow, 170 influence I got for that. I was wondering why that was really low for a second then, but yeah, just hadn't added it on. Let's upgrade that then. There. I don't think I'll upgrade any more of the science down here. I'm going to wait until the next election, which is a few years away, so I'm not really wasting that much. It's not a big deal to wait. The influence is much more important these days. So, with that extra influence, I can change my government, finally. So I only actually had 2 governments available to me initially because we are Individualists, which really cuts down on the choices. So, this is actually the upgrade to my existing government. So it's leader skill level and leader recruitment cost. Bonuses towards that. Or the subconscious consensus, which is the upgrade to direct democracy. And that gives all the effects on these enhanced governments are basically just double the initial and 1. So this is extra 10% happiness and leader experience gain. I believe that is better than that, certainly at this stage of the game. So I am going to select that. There may be actually a new election here. I'm not sure, to be honest. But let's reform. 250. Okay. So the next election actually is in 2305. So that just delayed it by the looks of it. Maybe I should have waited then. But we do get the extra happiness on our worlds, which is going to come in very handy. The capital is actually up to 90% now, which is pretty amazing. Definitely need to move that Teldar plant eventually from here. Well, the bonuses of having extra happiness, if I highlight this, 16% extra we're getting there. So I'm not yeah, I think 20% is the cap these days. It used to be more before patch 1.2. Still a very nice bonus though. Our leaders aren't quite as good now, so maybe I should have hired some before actually taking that government choice, but they get experience faster. So I haven't said that. It's not really much of an issue. Should I pick up this science? I think I'm still going to wait because that influence is more important than picking up a tiny bit of science. I'm likely to get the same mandate again, more than likely. I think I will pick up the energy. I'm not going to do the mining though. So that way if we get a mining mandate, then yeah, I can pick that up. Having said that, I'm earning so much money at the moment. Oh, that's gone back down to minus 10. I've saved and loaded the game just to see if this money is correct, and it is actually, because we're only 1 over, so it's minus 10% influence and minus 10% money, even though I've got 2 colonies on the go. But sometimes this can muck it up. But yeah, once these are colonized, it will go to -20 and -30. It should do anyway, if everything's correct. So I'm going to have money to spend soon, since I'm going to go over the cap if I don't. I am actually going to get a constructor to pick up that amazing mining source there. And there might be some good mining sources. Yeah, there is as well. I got to pick that up in a minute as well, more than likely. I checked the Empire screen as well then, when I took a minute to save and load. And it's very interesting. The United Vim hedge money have dropped down in the relative power. Not only that, but their fleet power is now pathetic. So it's, you know, just ranking along with all of this lot here basically. So it's probably well under my fleet power. I'm up to about 30k now actually. And yeah, that really does present opportunities. They're actually weaker than the guys whom they're at war with. They're only inferior. Not sure how much is in it. It might not be much, but yeah, that's perhaps they could actually win that war. We can't know exactly what peace deal that they actually decided to try and achieve. They are still in possession of that world though, so I think they are winning the war. But I think it's a good time now to get rid of my agreement with these guys, so I can get some more influence, and also it will allow me to attack these at some stage. So yeah, we're gonna drop in relations pretty considerably if I do get rid of this, but yeah, give me 10 years to basically go after them while they're pathetic, and if I can win a war against them and split them up considerably, and they have quite a few different races to create vassals from, that would be a very good idea. So let's communicate and break the defensive pact. Confirm. Right, so is there a declare war option here? Yes there is. So I can do this now within 10 years. Now relations have dropped considerably. I don't, yeah, we have no agreements that increase our trust, so our trust level there is going to go down. We do have mutual rivals, that's going to stay of course. Broke defensive pact, there's a huge minus. But yeah, in 10 years time I intend to go after them. Still going to be declaring war on the wrong tour coming up very shortly though. Right, let's continue on for a bit, and I'm going to have to spend some money in a second.
Debris analyzed.
Done
Ships
in time,
upgraded.
7 months away. That was upgraded. That's debris done. This can go to the Rego system. So I think that's needed there next. Oh, have I completed the Chinor research at some stage? Looks like I have and hadn't realised. I'm not sure. Was that just then? It might have been. So if we take a look in the species list here, Chinor are now communal, so they're going to be pretty happy about things. So I think I should next do the Jap system. So let's modify, find the Jap. I can't remember if I've mentioned this or not, but my plans for adding the intelligent trait with Miseleon I'm not going to do now. I'm actually going to double down on the traits I've gone for. So I want to make the most out of the thrifty trait, and this is the species I used to colonize most, or the only species I used to colonize at the moment. So I want to get these growing as quickly as possible to turn over to sectors basically. So the first trait I'm going to be picking is communal, and the next trait there aren't many options here at all. So it would either be one of the science ones or rapid breeders, which is what I'm actually going to take. The others aren't well suited to this race in my opinion. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and also with the Jap colonists, I'm going to have them have a desert preference. I think I'd do that first before adding those on. Right, make sure I do it in the right order. Which I think there can be issues if you don't. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do here. It says 480 for 2 population, just that system. It's a desert world.
Situation log updated.
Right, so that's now in the list. And let's research that. Okay, I should be able to genetically modify the rest of them in a second. Should I wish? Right, let's continue.
Special project complete.
Okay, special project completed. I have actually hit my energy cap the first time, so I need to figure that out in a second. Species, let's check this out though. So, this is a new desert Miseleon. I can't modify these anymore, which is an issue, but yeah, this is what I'm going to have for my traits for probably all of my Miseleon species later on. I've spent some money clearing some tiles, still got absolutely tons left. I've also decided to make some army units as well on the Subra Rogani system where there's a military academy. So yeah, that will spend some maintenance at least. I'm actually over my naval capacity now, so if I keep on making ships, then I will have to pay more for those. So that's a way I could use up some of this, but these planets will, of course, cost me a lot as well in maintenance shortly. I'll get some science on the go here since I definitely don't need the money. So Scilab there with the governor on. That can move there temporarily. Let's get them paused again. Can move governor back there. Gonna stick another battleship in the list on silver in a second when I've got the minerals.
Incoming transmission.
We've got incoming transmission from these guys. I'm still gonna decline that. I don't think there's a reason to give it to them. Right. So, right, I've just got enough minerals to make another snare battleship. Okay, the Rovgeri system was surveyed. Where is this 2? That is down there. I'm surprised. Wow, 10. I'm surprised my scientists or any other of my leaders haven't died for ages, but I have got quite a few bonuses now. So fleeting is pretty much a thing of the past for them. Let's survey that one next, is it? Okay, employed again. Let's stick him on there.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, debris. Nothing decent in the Lastus system. So I think the next one is going to be Yinin. I think I got one in Reg or... yeah. Okay, so Yinin is here. Gotta upgrade that still. Nearly completed that. We're very close now to being able to go to war, should I wish. So I'm going to let those complete and then I might go to war. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. If I let those complete, I can have more of an idea about what shape we're in. I've got to bring my fleet out as well then to see what the money situation is like.
Colony established.
Okay. Right, so that's unemployed citizen there. I actually want to move that to there, so because I'm not getting adjacency from that. I do actually have the influence to do that as well, so I'm going to do that shortly. The Ocellius system, let's make that there. Let's build droid there, droid there. That can move there temporarily, I guess. I've got to clear some tiles there. I've got to save and load because that's definitely incorrect now that I've got 7, even though it's saying it's minus 20%. Right, I'm going to take a second out then. Saving and loading did actually reduce my income as expected. This is wrong here actually. It's saying my balance is 138 when it's 116, so definitely weird things going on with the economy. Definitely a few bugs in the game currently with this patch. Other than that, when I bring out my fleet, my income's going to change, of course, when I go to war against the Rontor, so I have to be a bit careful with this situation, but I may well be colonizing another planet here very soon with that colony ship, and I'll probably get another colony ship in a queue there after that. as well. But this war against the Rontor is coming very soon, very close to finishing, getting that upgraded. So let's continue on with things. Gonna hit the cap in a not too distant future, and I've actually did stick some things in Pindravosk, so I am actually moving the capital to there now. So we get full adjacency with that capital being there. It looks if that system is back within my territory, so I've got an extra source of the fire and the stone. And I'm actually using those 2 resources, but they're still showing up for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. Another small bug. Right, I think we just got debris down, but they still look busy. So how long away from getting that?
Construction complete.
Okay, Electro Prime. I do actually need to upgrade some stuff here.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Okay, so the Stellar Barons are now upgraded, and I do have a ship in the list, so that's getting underway. Seat Prime completed. Something here. I'm actually going to move that there then, and he can move over, and that can be upgraded. Let's move that back here. So our fleet is pretty much ready now then, isn't it? So we got 31,000. I want to find out what my maintenance is going to be like when I take that out. So let's check the situation with the Rontor as well. They're actually just behind us. Are they? They're inferior. They were pathetic. They've actually gone up, which isn't good. What about them? They're inferior. Hope I don't live to... Well, I hope I don't regret cancelling my treaty with them, but I might. We're still above them though, in fleet power anyway. Right, so I should be able to go to war pretty much now then. So it's a question of having my fleets in the right position. That's coming up there to group up. I've got 1 battleship being made there and 1 being made there, and we're basically ready then, aren't we? So if I check the situation here, they have at least 17k. They do have a bit of rockets. This hasn't changed much, luckily, since I checked it out last. The AI still doesn't seem to be using auras for some reason, at least not on its battleships. Right, I'm gonna wait until that colony finishes, I think, and then I'm gonna attack. The only aura I don't have within my fleet now is the one that prevents them from retreating. So maybe I want to pick that up, I'm not sure. But I don't think I really want to wait at this stage. That guy's unemployed, he's not really. Let's activate that. That's actually hit the pop cap. And that can go there temporarily. Okay.
Construction complete.
Seat Prime. Finished construction queue. Right, I can wait. Yeah, once this is done, I'll save and load, then I'll bring my fleet out and see what the money's like, basically. I don't mind if I'm losing a small amount, because I've got a huge amount built up. Chat Prime, finished. Probably clearing tiles.
Colony established.
Brilliant. Right. So with this system, let's make that, build a couple of droids. And yeah, I think that's all in good shape. Right, the money hasn't changed, so yeah, I gotta save and load and bring this fleet out.